How to heal your relationship. Relationships are never predictable. No one knows why some things start to fall apart even when we do our best. Many things in life don't work out the way we wanted. I get a lot of questions, and one of them is how to keep your relationship from falling apart. If you want to know more about how to save your relationship, these are a few suggestions that might help you. Is there really a problem? Before you start panicking, ask yourself, is there really a problem? When you see yourself running toward loneliness instead of intimacy, stop and try to get back on the road. Try to find out why you had the urge to do this. Most of the time, it's our own inner fear that holds us back. Usually, it doesn't have anything to do with your partner. Don't run from the wrong person. And because you can't run from yourself, deal with the problem. I am sure that your partner can help you. But before you say your fears out loud, imagine yourself saying them. If it sounds stupid, keep it to yourself. We all get scared from time to time, but we should save the breath for something more rational. Try to see the difference between fear and a real problem. After some time, you will be a master of this, and you will learn that there are battles you have to fight yourself. Be honest with yourself. When things start to be complicated, it's easy to blame it on the other person. The truth is that it takes two people to ruin a relationship, and that is why it is so important to sit down and think about where you went wrong. It's important to think about your half of responsibility. But as I wrote earlier, first check yourself before you project yourself. When you start feeling upset or resentful, stop to ask yourself what's going on before taking it out on the other person. Look yourself in the mirror. This is not the time to throw a rain of questions on your partner that may end up looking like an interrogation. No one will talk to you openly and honestly if they feel attacked. Before you start acting controlling, you should stop and look at yourself first. Don't try to analyze or define your partner. Your job is to define yourself, not your partner. The more you define your own inner worth, the stronger your relationship will become. If you need to know some answers, this is not the way. Stop trying to control every situation. Calm down and be in the moment. It will help you see your partner as he really is and to hear him loud and clear and to understand him. Keep calm. When things go bad, try to calm down. Maybe this sounds strange, but I believe that trying to relax when things look bad is more helpful than panicking. Stop and think that this must happen from time to time, and it will surely pass. Problems can get even worse if we push ourselves to find the solution right away. If we calm down, we can be more flexible, and we can see the situation as it is. If you have a problem with this, think about what you would say to the person in your situation. It will help you put aside your anxiety. Listen to your own advice. Forgive. You can either make excuses for everything and get stuck in one place, or you can clean the road and move on. This is your ticket out of the situation that can be very uncomfortable, a situation that can make your relationship even weaker. Accept you were wrong and forgive yourself, and then forgive your partner. Being happy versus being right. When you start fighting with your partner and it seems like you can't find a solution, ask yourself this question. Would you rather be right, or would you rather be happy? Is it really important who is wrong and who is right? I'm not saying that you should make things look less serious than they are, but why don't you think about what your goal is? Do you want to fix the problem, or you want to show everybody that you were right? Think about it. Have an honest conversation. I know I said this so many times, but I can't say it enough. Once you've had some time to reflect on your relationship, it's time to find the right place and time to open up a discussion about your relationship. Talk about what has gone wrong, even if it hurts. Make sure you have this conversation face to face. Communicating will be clearer, more respectful, and more positive if you can look at your partner. It also gives you the chance to touch or hold hands, which can change the course of an entire conversation. Say you are sorry. I expect you've said sorry many times before. Unfortunately, sorry is used many times, just as a way of buying peace. If you're not sure what to say, try to cut away all the justifications and think about, what do you regret doing? Tell that to your partner. Don't wait. It is true that it takes two people to make a relationship work. There are also people who think that it's only their fault. But let's be honest, you can take responsibility for your half. Instead of sitting and waiting for your partner to deal with the truth, you can set up a positive circle. Long story short, you might start saving your relationship on your own, and soon your partner will notice the difference, and maybe he will become more open to change. Make those changes today. For example, you can start listening more or approaching problems more calmly. Successful relationships is, as we said, a work of two people. A lot of times we forget that we can't fix everything by ourselves. The bad part is that even when you give your 100%, it's still only 50% that your relationship will work out. The other side has to work on it too. The best part is that when you give your best, you can never have regrets. If you feel like you want to read more about this topic, click the link in the description. These are some guidelines that may help you heal your relationship. Talk soon.